Hello, wooden boxes. These are my beginner tips for Zelda Echoes of Wisdom. No major spoilers, everything told in this video can be done at the very beginning of the game before completing the first tutorial dungeon. This way you'll be ready for your new journey in Zelda Echoes of Wisdom. Reorganizing your inventory. There are many echoes, and sometimes it's best to just go into your inventory to find the one that you want. One of the ways the game organizes your inventory in the overworld is by putting the most used ones in the beginning. One little trick I used from Tears of the Kingdom is to put all your favorite ones in the front of the list. You can do this simply by spamming the echo for a few seconds and it'll move to the front of the list. Use sea urchins. This one I use the most. It's one way to directly attack an enemy. And if any enemy attacks with their body, they'll get stopped and hit by the sea urchin. Sure, not a lot of damage to the enemy, but with patience, you won't be the one getting hit and the enemy will soon be defeated. Rocks, pots, and wooden boxes. Your echoes will be used to fight some enemies. But while they're fighting, why not throw some items at them to get the fight done faster? Don't forget the ZL target. I forgot this existed for quite some time. Of course, it allows Zelda to focus on an enemy, but also the echoes too. I would wait for them to notice an enemy to attack, but this allows them to notice them right away and attack them sooner. When attacking, echoes will have to first notice an enemy, then they'll attack. Then it'll take a second for them to attack again, but you can simply re-echo them, and then they'll attack sooner. Another thing about echoes, you can throw them too. Not all, but some of them you want to send them closer to an enemy. Just toss them their way. Use bind on enemies. You can simply use bind to push enemies off a ledge or into one of your echo's attacks. I forgot about this, and it's just a simple trick. Also, while you're using bind, you can still echo some echoes. Sometimes it feels like you should do one thing at a time, but you can find some interesting ways to use this to your advantage. Trampoline. To me, this might be my favorite echo. I use this one a lot when traversing. This is fast and it's like an automatic jump for Zelda. After you get the hang of it, you can use 3 of them to go even higher levels. Traversing over trees. Not just trees, but everything. You don't have to follow the paths that are given on the map. If you find yourself wanting to almost go in a straight line somewhere, you can walk over the trees and hills and mountains. Some of them need some figuring out, but you can go almost anywhere at any time. Also spinning. It can be used to block some attacks and they make Zelda go faster. Use this a lot. Beds. They're very useful. Obviously, you can use them for traveling up and forward, but also using them for rest will allow Zelda to gain a heart every 5 seconds. But actually, the best thing to do is to go on and off the bed. That's a little faster. This might be after the dungeon, but use your sword fighter ability. Clearly, using the sword fighter ability is the best for Zelda to use. Just know that when you're fighting a rift enemy, they will drop energy, so don't be afraid to spend some energy when fighting the rift enemies. You'll get your energy back. I mentioned earlier that sea urchins and trampolines are my favorite echoes, but these 2 videos show more of my favorite echoes. I hope you check them out, subscribe for more Zelda content, or at least check out the channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time!